I am the chronicler. I shall record your adventures in my book of legends. Tell me of your deeds.
All right. Let's see. You better find some place indoors to sleep. Yeah, the streets are dangerous lately. Is that a noodle cart? It's a noodle cart, you know? Check out that. Oh, they're trying to keep one next to them. Guess that's it, huh? A lot of people in the umbrellas. That's pretty cool. The elders don't want anyone to go inside without permission. It must be pretty bad in there. Huh. Guess that's it, huh? You got the booth. Veggies and he's watching the screens. That's pretty cool. Let me check this place out. Food court or something. Like casinos? Yeah. The orc woman is fastened with small circuits and tiny screens and speakers that try to display so it broadcasts every corner of the world. The tiny speakers play center point and it shows a voice speaking in other languages. Her expression is haggard and she fidgets with her fingers as you approach. Welcome to Whampoa, my friend. I am Elder Ning, and these are Elders Tang and Yip. In gestures to the elf and human each other as fine. Thank you so much for answering our request for help. We had nowhere else to turn. As long as we can give at least thing could do. Undertows go on the tattoos with her and say, we're under threat. One by one, we our elders are being hunted by some monster. As you have noticed when you arrived, there's been another kid just tonight. The prodigal daughter returned once, and I didn't expect to see you back on board in a lifetime. When you disappeared, Elder Unity was very output. I'm glad you're still alive when you closely walk your own path. I was disappointed, but I still understood why you had to leave. I hope my lessons have helped you prosper. Didn't expect to be back either. Work takes you to places, though. I don't hard to phone around with it. The lessons kept me alive. Yes, there's your two anyway. I expect her to be here. She's dead. So is Gan and Nakamura and Tong were just killed tonight. So much blood. You have to stop this from continuing. That's what we're here for. We'll stop the killings. Thank you as well. What can you tell me about the murders? They started 2 weeks ago. The first two was Gan. We found him in an apartment. Eviscerated. Damn. He had been torn apart, his head had been ripped completely off, and most of his skin flayed away. There was so much blood it took a week to clean out his apartment. The rest have been the same, always at night, always dismembered. Each scene was like a nightmare, and every time nobody sees anything like a ghost. What happened to Tong? The same thing happened to the rest of the victims. Hedrick dismembered it. We set a guard to keep people out of the shop. He'll let you in. Sometime every night he locked up his shop and stopped by and asked him if he had some skill chips. He had. The doors were locked inside. Inside looked like a bad horror film, just like all the other murders. It had happened to sundown because I saw his shop open when I was on my way to for dinner. Why didn't you call the police? The Hong Kong police force isn't welcome here. They tried to force us several times before and come hunting for someone to pin the crime on. We do lots of favors to the local gangs and tribes and handle their matrix security, fix up the gear, and make sure they all have access to Hong Kong Shadow Hub. we're too valuable a resource to lose, so they protect us when the Hong Kong police force or any other decide they're an easy target. The last Hong Kong police force made trouble, we started ironing Assistant Chief dirty laundry over the tread, and they got the picture and backed off. You made enemies lately? None that I can think of. We keep to ourselves. We buy and sell technology. We're not mercenaries or criminals, so we're merchants and deckers. Yeah. Whoever did this wasn't human. The violence and savagery, it's a monster, whoever it is. Plenty of metahumans are monsters too. And just because it's horrible doesn't mean it's supernatural. What do you umbrellas do? They make the rules and kick people out who don't obey them. They're a bunch of petty tyrants. That's what. You're being unfair, Isabel. Your laws are good of our community. We keep the Whampoa and its residents safe. We review trade agreements and outskirts and see if they're good for the community. We provide a guide and vision like a town councilor. I can respect that. I'm glad you understand the community is fragile and the authorities bear us ill will. A single misstep could spell our end. I am the evoker of spirits. I commune with the spirits of machines. I ask them for blessing and pass the blessings on the people here. I heal the sick and ensure that she is a shaman. That's all. She's just got some cookie spin on it. It claims that Turton is some kind of all-inspired machine god that lives in that circuitry. Ancient gods and answers are only one thing in my deck. It's mine. I built it. The Holy Spirit I got it. It's just me. Just because you cannot see or touch a thing does not mean that it does not exist. Just because you do not believe it does not mean it does not protect you from afar. I can't touch programs either, but at least I can provide have an effort for the physical world. Your superstitions are just that bullshit. This guy treats stones like they are living things. Is that right? What exactly do you do, Ting? Ting sings its own pulls out much. I'm at first and Lord Servia, study patterns, repair machinery, tech others, how to attune themselves to wonders of automation. The blessed AutoFab is my shop. Yeah. Really, what fascinating spiritual spin on things. I'd be interested in hearing more about your philosophy once I'm done with this job. As for me, I serve their spite. It means I shoot people who try to screw us. It's a fancy title for head of security. That's all, no? It might be wise to ask residents of Whampoa Garden if they've seen or heard anything. You've got tongue security carnival. They may have seen or heard thing we got. Good to know. Oh. All right. So, county security. Did anything else open up? Guess we'll go there first. Peter Elementary Service, the elder told me that you'd be coming. Tell me what you're about happening. They tell you to tell me what happened to Tone. Just the basics. He got killed last night, yeah. Just the basics. Well, nothing basic about this. I've seen people shot, stabbed, beaten to death. Hell, I even seen a corpse that was so dry and desecrated I could have sworn a vampire got to it. None of it's got anything to do with this. Brace yourself as you go in. Damn, was it that bad? Oh, good Lord, look at all the blood everywhere. Everywhere. Blood, 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 blood. The rest of the shop appears to be in good order, at least in the first glance, nothing is broken. As you're about to step further to the room, you glance at the ceiling and walls. That blood from Tony's body just confined to where it remained. The lifetime blood spread over the walls and ceiling. Damn, bro. Somebody fucked him up. Tong's body is a ruined massive. The ruins of face recognized. What's left of the body had been described as savaged, as if his limbs had been torn off and a pile of flayed skin lies next to remnants of the Whampoa the elder. The Whampa's clothing had all been reduced to rags and tissues cut and tears. Apparently, at this point, the only thing holding what's left of his body into a semblance of human form is the hair-thin fiber optics of his cyberware. Looks like someone dropped him into an industrial meat grinder, almost except a broken grinder with a... Who the hell kills like this? Someone with highly evolved need for ritual murder, I suspect. This manner of pathology is not seen in sane individuals. Looks, parts of him are missing. Curious. Biotech. Have Richard examine the body in detail. Curious, no sooner business where skin had been removed, no sign of struggle, no vision of blood, and living marks at time of death between 2 or 4 hours. The knife marks are methodical. The killer doesn't seem to have been interested in preserving the skin or any kind of hole. It was just removed like a fillet fish. The path of least resistance. Some of the strips of skin have more ragged than others. The ragged edge looks constant with a claw rather than a blade. His neck has been severed between the 5th and 6th cervical vertebrae, scored across the bone, indicating a blade weapon, and a sharp one at that. Doesn't match any of the other wounds. If I had to guess, I'd say he was killed with a blow to the back of the neck. Everything else was physical damage. Why would someone kill him and skin him? Honestly, I have no idea. Perhaps whoever did this, rest of the damage was secondary. An action of opportunity or like. Without further information, I'm not comfortable guessing. Do I? Bloody wall. Walls are covered with splattered and smears of blood, most of which are hardened and crushing, cutting past the thick layer. Yeah. Hey, Lone Wolf, I don't know a whole lot about science or that, but I know that blood looks like when it hits a wall. This isn't natural. Somebody deliberately smeared blood all over these walls. See how it looks like it got paint trails? That's because someone used Tongue's parts like a brush. So they painted his wall with bloody why. Do I look like a psychologist to you? Maybe because they're a freak. Maybe because one of them is sick. Serial killers just see their murders as art. I got no clue. All I know is what normal blood looks like on the wall. This ain't it. Some people have a bad grasp of art. I knew this guy in Clontang who used to make music out of stray radio static. Okay. Open the door. That's safe. And there's no signs of money on him. A Whampoa elder with no money in his safe. My ass. Someone cleaned him out. Probably grabbed a key fob from his pocket. Yeah, no shit, huh? This is the the device for mixing and mastering the chips. Several drive bars are empty, while all cartridges are empty, except the flashing repeat error message. Warning. Warning. Request filed. Go debugging the synth. If I put the drive warning system in its indictment mode only, though, maybe we'll learn something. Maybe not. You know how the memory error to say beginning core down, please wait. Looks like Tongue was cooking something BOTs here. He's hacked the peak controller output cutoffs. The delta levels on the sim chips are usually about 4 to 5 to 6 calls hot. His delta peak are pushing 12. That's brain burning territory along with, and all the drives and chips those BOTs were stored on are missing. I have never liked Tongue, but it wasn't because he was a bad guy. I just don't like any of his elders. But if he was cooking chips at Delta 12, maybe he burned somebody he shouldn't have. Maybe they flipped their lid and came after him, or a relative did. The metahuman brain can't handle this kind of output. It'll shut down after a few of these. Huh. Todd's bedroom is mildly drains and well, whatever killed him didn't exist through here. Huh. See something else? He's like somebody went through the Tongue thing. Has anyone else been inside? Quad have been anywhere really kept to his place. What the lock, total crap. Anybody with half decent cracking red light could have gotten inside. What's missing? The BOT hard drives and credit sticks are all missing. Sounds like the killer looted the place to me. All this talk of monsters, yeah, sure, there are scary things that go bump at night, but most of the scary bumps I hear from the handguns. What do you do around here, Porter? I catch in all categories, I guess, work with. I make sure people don't break the rules, protect people I need protecting. Mostly I just do whatever I'm being pretty much out there. So that's not one of these days. I also into a lot of maintenance. I actually do repairs, but I got most of the keys. I mean, help you when it exactly goes down. A lot of attrition to fix wiring. I'll go ready. See you later. Huh. Huh. Who's that? It's already looked good saying, "Hey stranger, nice to see you. Zippy told at your service. How are you liking Whampoa Garden? I'm nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Listen, I know it's a little foreign. I mean to say hello over that, but I'm interested in giving you a hand if I can. This is my home, at least for the time being, and I'd like to stop these killings. Whoever met this before, I know exactly who you are, and you're my replacement. The elders that had me autopsy what was left of Elder again, the Elder Knuckling after they got ripped apart, but I don't want to dig any deeper. So since I don't know you, I can smell a Shadowrun a mile away. You got to be the culture that has to stop killing you, right? Very astute, that's right. See, you have good eyes and a lot of eyes. Actually, if you're in a market replacement, it's only certified doctor, I'm donor, I swear. Man, I killed myself. Pretty funny, you're a stand-up comedian. That's awful. Make a joke like that again and I'll kill you first. What jokes that like? Are you kidding me? One of my training surgeons around here, I keep the other one but healthy, and I got him practice down the road. Been pretty good. He's basically, you don't seem much like a doctor. Really, how did you end up here? I did my resume back in yes, Claudio, becoming a real MD too. If things hadn't gone south for me, unrelated reasons. Also, jacket a little, but I'm a better at slicing skin than Whampoa Garden seems a good fit. You must have a lot of customers. Here, let me ask you. There's a few around here. For the most part, otherwise the killings were much like we do information security and triads, yada yada. Some of the small gangs I tried pushing in here before, but they get backed off when they figure out that they were just picking a fight with the Tang and his guys. That's the truth. I have charged to cover my costs to eat, but they're damn never free service. There's always a waiting list, but it's good. Now, in this work, I'm helping my neighbors in the community. We work for each other. The kind of community, a rare goal these days, yada yada. A lot of places unfair. Oh, I'm sure you live again, but not while I'm not doing Whampoa Gardens. Sure, would you like to know? What are your thoughts on it? What you going to tell me about my, it looks like someone was killed by a blade, not a broken neck or a bite. What kind of blade? Was it a knife or sword? Maybe an axe? I don't know, but we have to take in the back of the neck. I don't like that at all. The whole affair's got me on edge. People dying, nothing but it was late skinned. It sounds whoever's been killing the elders are trying to muddy the waters with all the blood and gore business. This is a crime of intelligent and careful killer. Be careful, the actually might take you somewhere very unpleasant. Huh. Somebody's a dirty birdie killing people. Man. Let me guess, you're the freelancer elder of praying to the murder's limb. How'd you know? You got that right kind of eye. Look, you're looking for something and don't seem to trust anyone. Outsiders don't generally wander around Whampoa Garden. Whampoa Garden without an escort. Locals don't make me feel too welcome unless they've been invited. Call me Demille. I'm one of them, but I've been here long enough that they don't think twice about me being here. So what you found so far? What's it to you? First curiosity, I used to be one of the New York Police Department, part of their Internal Research Division. Except that magical investigation while the other guys pull prints and this. Took out call tomorrow to buy glass passes for him. And when I hear about the shit like this happening, I keep my ear to the ground. Old habits, you know. It seems like you're more coming to this job than I am. Everybody asked me looking through the killings after the first murder. She couldn't afford my fee, so I took a pass. It's not just the money either. You see the stuff that day after day, you pay a price. It eats away at you. You know what I felt like for all the sickness and anger every day to be asked to pick up a murder weapon and relive somebody's death. Feel it going back in your neck, pleading no voice. That sounds awful. That more than awful is a goddamn nightmare. What it is, one couldn't wake up from a long time. Sometimes you have to cut and run, start fresh. At least I can pick my own jobs. I can read objects just called. That's me a little trick I managed to pick up, but don't really know how. Something can tell you what happened to who owned it. Here killed someone that was afraid of it. Useful, but it attacks your head. And before you ask, no, I'm not going to read anything you find. I already told you I didn't want part of this. You want advice, I'll give you that. Aside from that, is there anything I can help you with? That was killed by a blade, a single strike to the back of his neck. That's a precise attack. Most nice to end up with a light shower cuts from over the victim and attack alike. If Tom was killed by a single strike, you definitely would have seen that coming, and you can bet your last name on that whoever killed him is highly skilled with a blade. That says to me that attack is either a professional hitman or a practiced serial killer. It could be both. Two assassins don't need to be in it intensely. Was the attack thrust or cut? It was a slash. Why? If the wound was a thrust, your attacker was using a knife or some kind, anything about 10 inches. Thrust point of the blade. If it's a slash, you're looking at a sword or a cleaver attack. Both of those are popular with their titles, and they make an awful mess with the message. Got anything interesting to say? Funny thing is, why would you let cops in and chase them anyway? The exact kind of question you should be asking. The elders refuse to answer when I ask. Go to look at yourself if you want. Watch out, there are gangs taking that residence in there, dealing drugs and BOTs. They call themselves the Red Spear. Not too violent if you don't push them, but be careful what you say. What can you tell me about the shame wars? Discord tech. See you later. Okay. Huh. Eastern, you have dance with taco. Maybe a nice nikuman, a pork bun, Japanese. Let me have some dango. You wish to not command, good sir. Pulls one of dango sticks out of the, and then drops into the grill, then robotic arm sides and forth. The snack is having a sweet and savory flavor, and the sesame seed and swag. The balls are presently warm and surprisingly chewy. Without a very taste. Those are good, dango. I like dango. So what brings you to Whampoa, Lord, my friend? I'm looking for the color of one of those elders. I've been hearing a lot about that. Haven't looked closely though. Just one of my business, you know. What can you tell me? What's with all those tread screens? You like them? I love trend or for Chinese, Korean. It don't matter, the way I can watch all of my favorite shows without being beat. And Parrot tried the other business. Yep, yo, this sounds like an interesting show, alright. Oh, you have no idea, the 112 episodes chronicling the noble plight and the Earth's love affair. Yeah, for some reason. You tell me about the people here, where tech is, deckers, riggers. That's gleaming. I don't think she's just really good people. Got any thoughts on murders? I saw a crowd that was in turn cover tonight, but they don't know the guy well. I tried to find. Huh. There's more people to talk to. Bricker Hill. Hi there. You look like a man who understands the value of self-defense. Show me what you got. Ooh. Saw a shotgun and shit. Damn. Where's that shot glove? Damn. Grenade. Boom. Flashbang grenade. I'm looking for information. You know anything about the murder? What are your impressions of stuff at home? Who's going to be able to use around here? The Red Spear gang, they ride up to here sometimes, but don't cause trouble. Check out the parking lot guys over there and hold up in there with them too. The funny thing is, I heard there was a shootout with some Hong Kong police in the garage a month ago. I was already raging at the time, so I did it directly, but everyone was talking about it when I got back. Wasn't that funny? Because we don't let the share in here. Most times we shoot them if they try. Every time they come in here, it's bad for us because they're always looking for a scapegoat. Why would the elders let them in? Nobody knows. Know anything about the murderers? What impressions of the okay. Good to be on that. You know anything? I'll see you later. Man, for father post. Can you believe this? They got 4 bootleggers and 60 on release epic, I think. You're right, that does suck. I'm born one of bastards. So your friend gets it, real talent, like her, like nothing. My job at your service, Decker, technologist fan. I thought he'll bring you out here. The elders killing. Oh, that's a nasty business. I heard Tongue died tonight. I don't know who or what it pissed off, but it looks like a really bad scene. I'm trying to keep notes out of it. Can you tell me what about it? Do you know anything about the murders? It was a couple of months ago we had those in there. Magpie? Well, Magpie may not be right. It says she disappeared a month ago, so just something close to the shop one night. Never heard of her again. Zippy, she's on vacation, but I don't know. These killings started right after she disappeared, so maybe she's hiding. Why would she do that? To be blunt, she's a hateful, screwish old mother of a person. That was always her way of highlight. She butts head on other elders of damn near everything. The last fight she had was with Tang over something. I guess they ended up throwing her on microdrones into the deep fryer. Throwing the business, Matrix gear, her shop's called the Jack Point. Reminded, you know, she's always been the hottest program, best chips. She's over decks, anybody that's willing to pay her rates. Where can you share your expertise? I'm a Decker, I got you. Decker, the kind of thing that's going to teach you everything like hell on earth. Well, it wasn't bad at the time, but they all go, but they were like, yada yada, yada yada. Nothing drastic. Murder, next thing, fire line. Alright, see you later, Joe. Alright. Get the key to Magpie shot. Damn. Bro, that's a lot of stuff. Bruh. Parking your lives, meet with Whampoa elders, optional, get the key to Magpie shop, search the Whampoa gardens. The Whampoa? Why did you let Clark the Whampoa garden last month? Why didn't you tell me about Elgar Magpie disappearing? No, we wouldn't have. Her departure from the Whampoa related to your investigation. Certain, there is no doubt that she'll come with us back next month, all full attitude and life there without. I'd like to take a look around her shop. Do you have the key? Yes, but there's a lot of sensitive equipment in there, including your community service. We don't let just anyone who's out of Whampoa elders in there. Why would you need it? Ah, bruh, decking. Listen, you want me to find that killer if you're going to do that. Charisma. Damn it. I don't have. Why did you do wrong with the police? Back from question for a long man, he says nothing. We generally don't let the police in Whampoa Garden, that's true, but the case we made an exception. The police were very polite and offered to look the other way with some of our deals. And pirates. They also made it clear that if we refuse, they might only take the interest in our deals to the pirates. They can call the Special Duties Unit and force their way in. We have to repel the Hong Kong fleet before. We could probably drive the Special Duty Unit, but also blood would be high, since we were out, although we saw the relative. Who were they here for? So what were they doing them? They didn't say anything. We didn't ask. The Calculator isn't exactly forthcoming about their business, and we found that the less they know about their interest, the safer what a garden is. When you take interest in a police, they return a favor. After 4, you know, they went to a parking garage. There was a gunfight, and the police never came out. Well, I showed up a few hours later, like no nurse officers. We didn't let them in. We just delivered what was left. Why didn't you let them in? We weren't willing to allow the group to pour in because they asked politely when the reinforcements arrived. There were 30 of them. We couldn't risk the rest of the police setting up camp in our streets. It would have been a circus and disrupt lives and business. I'll be going there. Huh. Did I get any points? I don't think so, huh? All right. Playing some more Shadowrun Hong Kong. Right. Let's see. I can't get into the frickin' shop. I have to have charisma, higher charisma. I guess we'll go to this here. Go to the parking garage. Maybe we get in a fight. I ain't shot somebody in 30 minutes. That's far enough, guys. This looks on our turf and you're looking for a fix. You're welcome to trade. If you're in here for business, clear the hell out. You're trying to wander around our turf. We're going to have that area you out. Show me. Look at this garage. I'm looking an awful lot like they came from talk shops. What happened? What happened in the firefight? Show me what you have. Cool. What happened in the firefight here? As far as I know, the police showed up looking for somebody. They got in here. All of them got killed, whoever they were, after long gone by the time they showed up. Used to be a lot of Whampoas living here. They all cleared out, muttering about ghosts and shit like that. Have you heard anything else about the murders? Not much. I tell you what, I've got a guy named King, and he was down in the storm drain system last week. Something was moving down there, big too, man size, but it wasn't speaking any language King understood. Kid beat feet back here as fast as he could. Dumbass dropped his storm drain key on the way out, though. You want to be looking for wherever you have to get the key from somebody else. King stole his from the city worker. Who else might have the key to the storm drain? There's a guy named Porter Lamb who's got keys to pretty much everything. He's somewhere between a cop and a handyman. You know, the boy is somewhere. So that's him. And he said that he hunted down there in double rats and shit. PLTs. What's it look like running a shop? Yeah, so what? What do you care? Those have gotten there recently. How do you know Tang was dead? It's like this. Broken Thumb Yin was talking down the street and seen a guy in town with thumbs drawn right into closing time. Tall guy, hunched over, had this gray rain poncho draped over him. Yang figured that he was weird as hell, so he puts up the weights. He figures the guy come out soon, cause Chung closed up shop. Nothing. 15 whole minutes. Guy comes out, hustles down the street with nobody seeing him. Boo. I figured he was waiting for an ebb in the crowds. You see the blood smeared on the door, though he was get back out. Inside, total carnage, but you know what? Tong's not going to be used to gear anymore, so the hell with it. He injects a lot of it. Business is business. You're damn right it is. That's all I know. The guy had to be killer, and that's all Puncher left over. And I'll tell you. Cool. This garage right there. Show me what you got. Oh, he's got drugs, kamikaze and drugs and shit. Drugs are bad. Okay. Couldn't take them out, but maybe I will. They don't look that tough. They don't look that tough, bro. Where's that guy at? Has the keys. Do you have the key to the storm drain system? Sure, why do you ask? Drop a gun down a grate or something? Found a lead on the killer. In that case, here, take the damn key. You'll have to forgive me if I don't want to go down there with you. Part of the building, take out the key. Knock yourself out, man. There's an entrance up by Jade Mountain Restaurant. You can't miss it. What can you tell me about Elder Magpie? That she was actually a bitch. I've never heard more anything ever contrary her. Just say nobody wants to hang Magpie, not even she was the newest elder. Might be someone they block deals against Nicodema. Why was she so contrary? It was just her nature. She loved to fight, gossip, anything, I guess. See you later. Huh. Alright. Huh. I wish I could break in her shit. That'd be awesome. What is the storm drain he's talking about, bro? Huh. That must be it. Huh. Body parts. Disgusting pile of stinking human remains smells strongly of blood, and the first stage of decay. The arms and legs and organs here are heaped together like stacked firewood, leaking blood and gore across the floor. Trying to clean it. Just, this is the whole world that messed up along with. You think the killer stashed these here? They're stacked. They've been organized. This is our killer, alright? Their arm belongs to a vor. These animal criminal tattoos lighthouse shows up to escape from prison. I plan to. The words say all police are dogs. Let's go inside the square means you served a prison term for robbery once. What's a vor? A vor is a thief. A vor is the name of an organization. Thief in the law that has their strict codes, policy of their own. Huh. Alright. The plot thickens. Storm drain? Despite the darkness, you see something glitter at the edge of the drain. Looking closer, it appears to be a necklace chain of some kind. Take the necklace. A sacred neck. Look at the necklace drain. You turn it over and painted a simple pendant on the chain. The separate pendant is like a little tall bird in flight, a magpie. Okay. Oh. You're in the corner, you hear voices speaking loudly enough you can make out the coherent sentence. Speaker definitely not local. So, with a slight accent and clothing armor around them, a number of crates and boxes all filled. It looks like a group of packing. Yalvik says the boat will be ready tomorrow morning. He's gotten everything arranged with us, our authority party. York spits on the ground. I'd be glad to be done when it's finished. I will too. I hate having to hide in these damn drains. It sinks down here. I can hear the devil rats running around the walls. That's what an Arcula isn't back from his little trip. We'll have to, if it doesn't get soon. I know, Gully, until Archie says we're in the clear from the trads, we can see the goods on the street. They'll find us. We go back to our road in some cases. The Red Dragon America don't screw around when it comes to protecting their turf. The orc woman sniffs especially, and her eyes draw towards the dark tunnel you stand in. Before you have a chance at sight, she locks her eyes with you. What have we here? A curious little pest come looking for things that don't discern them. What do we do with these pests, Gillen? We break them, Viscera, and we hammer a spike through each of their throats. Oh, you talk shit about these. Let's just stay where you are, pest. I'm not here to merge anything. I'm just looking for a serial killer. The Whampoa elders know I'm down here. You start a fight, you're going to happen every drone cyber junkie in the streets are crawling up your ass. Some of the cockiness goes out of a rush of woman eyes. You think we're afraid of those little worms? You think we're afraid of you? Don't make me laugh. We couldn't be out here before they even realize you're missing. You think those crazy shipheads would give a shit what happened down here? I don't think so. Make a move, shithead. Give me a reason to put you down. You think you're so hot, I'll kill the trash like you every damn day. I don't care about what you're doing here or what you've stolen. I just want to find the person murdering the Whampoa elders. You think I give a shit? what you're doing down here? None of the company. So why the hell should we live? Andrew is obviously the vor here. You're just enforcers, and he doesn't want to sing while you're in Whampoa Garden. He's right, Gama. Andrew would have our heads if we had to break cover before the shipment was ready. You don't care about what we're doing? I have a job to do. This is incidental. So what do you want from us then? Where was your friend headed when he disappeared? Is there anything you can tell me about murders that you might know? Might not know. You think we get a lot? I wouldn't have even known we were murders. I had bothered to come out some years ago. It's none of our business, and it isn't our problem, and I like to stay it that way. Where was your friend headed when you disappeared? He found a key card for stockroom located behind Mr. Morris Ying Jade Mountain Restaurant. He went to check it out. We thought there might be something valuable in there, a little extra money for spent time drinks. Do you have another key to a stockroom? Yes, there were several of them in a box. We just popped the lid and tucked them all. Just tosses you a key card here. We won't have time for this. You had to move this gear. You want to play detective? Go ahead. Huh. Well, that's a lot of dudes, though. Whampoa Garden. We'll just go up. Huh. All right, man. The plot thickens. We're moving along. We're moving along. No, somebody key to somebody's warehouse. That's probably it right there. Let's save it. I can't save it. Why not? Why can't I save it?